As you know, Martha Saskis, Chair of the Renewable Energy Vermont Board. Good morning. And welcome, I want to say welcome to the 2013 Renewable Energy Conference. This year focusing on our Vermont community solutions. To create a bright economic future and give our environment a fighting chance, we as the Vermont community must electrify our energy consumption with renewable sources. We just heard a great presentation from Alan Nogi. I hope that's inspired all of us to continue along with our efforts. Vermont's total average energy consumption in 2011 was 5,000 megawatts average. This is what we consume through all energy sectors: heating, transportation, and electricity. 89% of that, however, is from fossil nuclear fuel sources, with only 11% from renewable sources. To keep on track with our state's 90% renewables by 2050, we must get on the move. Today, REV is presenting the next step to reach 20% by 2020. Vermont's renewable energy businesses are here today to call for us to meet the 20% of our total energy consumption by increasing our renewable energy capacity, conservation, and efficiency measures over the next 6 years. This means transportation will rely on electric sources, and Vermonters will increasingly meet their heating needs using efficient technologies like electric heat pumps. This shift in electrification of our energy sectors will keep our energy dollars local, create jobs, and clean up our energy portfolio from dirty fossil sources. This is critical to address the climate change, strengthen our local economy, and meet the state's clean energy targets. Our Vermont legislature, regulators, and community members have gotten us to the 11%, but more is needed. And today, REV's next step identifies policy initiatives, renewable efficiency and conservation technologies, public outreach, and education initiatives needed to help our community shift our thinking to what is available to us in order to jumpstart this journey. This is an opportunity to foster economic security and energy independence, safeguard our environmental legacy, drive in-state innovation and job creation, and increase our Vermont community involvement and investment while reducing greenhouse gas emissions. At this point, I'd like to turn this over to several REV board members, business members, and have them address their specific technologies and renewable source options. Thank you.
Tom Hughes. I'm with Sunward Systems. We're a solar hot water distributor located in Shelburne, Vermont. I'm here today to enthusiastically endorse the 20% by 2020 goal that REV has laid out. As a solar hot water company, we source equipment from Vermont manufacturers located in Bennington, Rutland, Windsor, Caledonia, Lamoille, Addison, and Chittenden counties. Those components all go into a system which is over 90% manufactured and produced within 500 miles of Vermont. And that means jobs for the local economy in both the manufacturing sector and the installation sector. And it means greater comfort and greater savings for Vermonters for decades to come. That's why I'm here today and very excited about the 20% by 2020 goal.
I'm Jim Marion, Director of Efficiency Vermont. For those of you that do not have the handout, I encourage you to take a look at it. I'm here to talk about the slice of this pie called efficiency. And I want to say that this is achievable and it's affordable. If you look at efficiency, we can produce electricity through saving it, if you can understand that concept, for about half the price of buying that same electricity. And it's achievable. The goal laid out here is actually what Efficiency Vermont has been able to achieve since its inception in 2000, which is to basically save 14% of Vermont's energy supply. But I wanted to make this more about not just a piece of pie called efficiency, but recognizing that we need the whole pie to be able to achieve this. And as an example of the affordability and putting that whole pie together, so to speak, last week I was at this great event where we rolled off a mobile home replacement project. It's a modular home built here in Vermont, creating jobs. But the great thing about it was it married deep efficiency with solar to basically create a really affordable house for someone in Vermont that has no electric bill. And it's how it heats its home, and everything is done through basically the solar on top of its roof and the deep efficiency using heat pump technology. So the real benefit is we can create jobs in Vermont if we follow this dream, and we can help Vermonters live affordably in the state and reduce carbon at the same time. So again, very supportive of this. It's very achievable, and it can be very affordable. Thank you.
Good morning, my name is David Frank. I'm with Sunwood Biomass. We're a relatively small biomass installation company here in Vermont. Today I'm going to speak to you from a biomass perspective, obviously. So besides the catastrophic consequences that we all know, heating with fossil fuels, our homes, our schools, and our businesses, over $500 million a year leaves the state in doing that. But the good news is, and that's what I'm here to bring you, the good news is that in the progress of getting to our by 2020 goal, 20% by 2020, we have already offset $150 million a year by installing biomass in our schools and homes and businesses. Additionally, $40 million a year is generated from ancillary related businesses to heating with clean, efficient wood heating systems. In short, clean, efficient wood heat is one of the only renewables that offers to give back to Vermont with an ongoing basis to Vermonters and to help us meet that 20% by 2020. Thank you.
Hi, I'm David Bluestor from All Earth Renewables. I've spent over 30 years in the wind energy business, growing Vermont businesses, and I'm here really to talk about, in just a few short minutes, that what we're doing here is pushing the ball forward in a much bigger way than we're used to. Business as usual will not work as we accelerate renewables and getting to this goal of 90% by 2050. So this interim goal of 20% by 2020, it's only 6 years away, but we have a lot to do. And on the back side is all the things we can do. You know what? We're going to have to do almost all of these things. We're not going to pick one thing and do it. We're going to do all these things to get to this incredible goal. And a piece on this is an education piece. And we're talking about total energy, no longer just electricity, which is about 16 to 17% of our energy in the state. This is all energy. And as Martha said in the beginning, we must electrify. We must have a paradigm change of changing how we power ourselves. And it's all electricity, air source heat pumps. We're going to electrify so many pieces. And so we have to build a smart grid, a system of renewables in the state, wind, solar, all these sources. So this is our challenge. And I think Vermont is the best place to do this. We're small, we're dedicated, we have the resources, and we have the people. All of you people are necessary to do this, and we're going to do this. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jamie Riesler. I'm the CEO of Growth Solar. Obviously, comment from the solar perspective. We've been active in Vermont for over 15 years, in really all aspects of solar, from residential, commercial, utility. We're very optimistic about these goals. It's interesting, Vermont really, we're fortunate to have a lot of activity in other states, and more people are looking to Vermont, the leadership that Vermont has shown from whether it's residential to larger projects, now with the community solar starting to take hold here in Vermont as well.
Just in closing, we're going to look to all of you and to all of the Vermonters who keep saying yes in my backyard to make this happen in terms of efficiency, conservation, and the full suite of renewables available to us. So thank you, board members, thank you, legislative committee, and let's get back to the conference. And thanks to our exhibitors and sponsors.